Hey everybody, welcome to the CharlieB Podcast. I'm your host, CharlieB. Do you ever feel like you have so much going on and you just need to breathe? Being a wife and mother can be so overwhelming, and sometimes you just need a minute. Take that minute with me, CharlieB. In this space, we'll talk about marriage, motherhood, and just being a woman. How do we manage to keep it together in the midst of everything that's going on? We're women, and that's just what we do. So listen, this is that pull up to the house and sit in your car for a minute moment. We all need those. You didn't have to, but I'm so glad you decided to spend that moment with me on the CharlieB Podcast. Let's jump right in. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the CharlieB Podcast. My name is Charlene, better known as CharlieB, and I am so glad that you took out the time to join me. Today, I am in great company. CharlieB is blessed to be in the presence of Josh and Bill of Joshua Motor Car Company. I got it right.
That's right.
In Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Listen, CharlieB is doing big things, y'all. I'm doing big things. I'm moving on up. Listen, I came in because I need a new car. I'm starting a new job. It's new. Today is New Year's Eve. Happy New Year to you all. Happy 2026. I wish you a prosperous new year and blessings, all 26 and further. But today we're going to talk about cars.
Yeah.
The ups, the downs, the ins, the outs, the do's, the don'ts of purchasing a car. George and I pulled up at Joshua Motor Cars about 2 weeks ago.
Correct.
And we walked around and, we were doing our thing. And this lovely gentleman came and met us in the parking lot. And we became friends. And for the first 5 minutes. And I'm like, wait a minute, why do we have so much in common? We test drove 3 cars. The funny part for me was one car I sat in and you went inside. And I was like, George, I don't like this car. And he was like, just drive it. Just drive it and see how you're going to feel. And when Bill got in, I was like, Bill, George is making me test drive this car. I don't like it. He was like, let's get out. Right. Made it simple and easy for me and comfortable for me because I'm the one that has to drive that car, right?
Absolutely.
So today I'm here not as a salesperson. I'm here as a customer because I had such a wonderful experience, and I'm going to ask these gentlemen some questions, and they're going to give us some insight on what you should look for. I'm telling you, I've been to many places, met many people, but I'm telling you, when the honesty and the transparency and just the care that they took, I just appreciate you guys so much. I met Josh's dad. We went around, just meet people, had coffee. We were here, and it was a wonderful, wonderful experience. So I'm going to give you time to introduce yourself and say hello to the people.
Hello, everyone. I'm Joshua Blum, owner and general manager of Joshua Motor Car Company.
Yeah.
We are a pre-owned automotive dealer, so we sell all used vehicles.
Yes.
And we sell a great quality product. We do business the right way.
That's right.
My father was in the business for 40 plus years, always on the wholesale side of the business. So in 2018, when I came into the business and opened up our retail location here, from 12 years of a veteran in the restaurant business. So bringing that customer service, that hospitality experience to the car business, which I think is what you're reflecting on, which is cars are cars. They are machines, and they at some point are going to break. The experience is what we control, how we take care of our customers, how we price our cars, we do business the right way, and we stand behind what we sell. So,
I love it.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about you. Are you married? You have kids? You give your dad some grands? What's going on?
Oh, we're getting personal.
Yeah.
Okay. You want the whole history? Married and divorced in a past life. Okay. I do have a wonderful girlfriend now, Brittany.
Oh, okay.
She has 2 beautiful daughters, nice. Bella and Anna.
Oh, I like that, Bella.
Yeah, Isabella and Ariana, and we have a home over in Cherry Hill.
Nice.
So we are local to the community. That's 18 minutes from the office. I love it. Yeah.
I love it. So you said hospitality. You were in the restaurant business.
I was.
So you can cook.
I can cook. I was always on the front of house side. So I was not a chef. I was on the service side. I could tell you a lot more about wine and liquor than I could food on the beverage side of things. Okay. And but always that front of house, that hospitality management. Right. That's sort of where I saw this business, which was, hey, Dad, you've got the back of house. You've got the kitchen. Right. You're making the product.
Right.
We're taking that and just selling that at auction.
I love it.
Why aren't we taking our shot? We already own these vehicles. We had a reputation at the auction for having some of the nicest vehicles wholesale.
Right.
So why are we not taking our shot with the public?
Oh,
and it takes a certain type of patience to deal with the retail public.
Well, we're gonna get into that because you got
Richard, my father, said that he never had the patience for. But that's where I come in.
You have to be have a certain kind of patience to deal with people.
Absolutely.
You spend the whole day with somebody, then they walk away and go somewhere else. So we're gonna talk about all that. Thank you so much. It's nice to meet you.
The pleasure is ours. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
We're about to dig in. Mr. Bill. Yes. Say hello to the peoples.
Hello, people out there in podcast land. I'm Bill Owens, Senior Sales Representative here at Joshua Motor Car Company, and a 49-year veteran in the automobile industry.
I've been taking Black Girl vitamins for about a year now, and I have no regrets. I'm 53 years old, and I feel better than ever. I have so much energy every day. My knees don't hurt. My back doesn't hurt. My hair, skin, and nails, they are thriving. And yes, that little belly pouch, it is gone. What are you waiting for, sis? Get your Black Girl vitamins today. You may continue, sir.
Okay. And I met Miss CharlieB and her husband.
CharlieB.
That's it. I got you.
I'll take her money, though.
But I met them on the lot. And again, as she had mentioned earlier in her introduction, they were just looking. And I'm not a high pressure guy. I've been doing it too long. So I let them look and let them take their time and go through the inventory. Giving them enough time, I thought it was time for me now to get involved, to find out what I could do to help them make a decision. Yeah. And that's where it all started.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh. We knew each other from church. I knew she looked familiar. Her husband looked familiar. Yes. She knew quite a few of my church members. I'm a member of Tabernacle Baptist Church, TBC, in Burlington, New Jersey, which we do have in our dealership here, quite a few customers that have been buying vehicles from the dealership prior to me getting here. And of course, once I became an employee here, it's just been a wonderful experience for everyone.
Wow.
So I just like to say that this organization, for myself, Richard, Joshua's father, and I go back about 15, maybe 20 years.
Awesome.
And we had a relationship back then where together at the time I was doing special finance for car loans in the 90s, early 2000s. And Richard and I teamed up to be on a radio show. At the time, Butterball DAS had offered him a slot on the radio to talk about automobiles, which Richard is an expert in his 40 plus years in the industry, wholesale. Wow. Myself, being in the retail side, we teamed up and did a show for, I guess I was with him maybe 8 months of the 6 years or 7 years he was on the air.
Okay.
And folks would call in, talk to Richard about the automobiles and how he purchased them and what he looked for, and would speak to me about credit. How do I reestablish myself? How do I get a car loan? I'm a first-time buyer. I would answer those questions for him, and we just had a wonderful, wonderful time. Well, that ended once DAS was sold, and I guess a few years had passed. Richard and I did keep in contact with one another over the years, but I retired right after the pandemic in 2022.
Nice.
Running to Richard and his wife, Cindy, my wife and I, coming out of the restaurant. It was like old home week. We hadn't seen each other in a while. Exchanged pleasantries. And he, at that point, asked me, well, what are you doing now, Billy? And I told him I was retired. And he was in shock. He said, no. I said, Richard, the way the industry is right now, and if people can remember, right after the pandemic, there was a shortage of chips. There was a shortage of automobiles, new cars. I was on the new car side at the time. And there was a shortage of, if you ordered a vehicle, it would take 8 months for you to receive it. So what happened during that period, a lot of folks canceled on their orders that they had ordered. So when these inventory started coming in, when the chip shortage started gearing down, the dealerships now had limited inventories, new cars, but they wanted to start charging people $5,000, $10,000, and $15,000 over the window sticker because of the shortage. And that was destroyed. It broke my back. I retired. I just said, I can't do this. I have so many clients. I started in this industry in 1976. I have so many clients that I've sold, helped them get established, get started. I'm not only have sold them vehicles over the years, I'm selling their children. And in some cases now, I'll tell my age, their grandchildren. Okay. I couldn't do it. I could not do this, so I retired. I let Richard know why I retired, and that's when he said to me, we need to have lunch. My son, Josh, has gotten involved with me in the industry. He wants a retail lot, and I bought the dealership down the street, and we are rehabbing it, and I'm setting up a retail operation there with Josh on board with me. And I need you to consider coming out of retirement to help me train some of my personnel.
I love that.
We brought him off the bench.
And that's what they did. They brought me out of the bullpen.
Awesome.
And I thought I'd be back in maybe a year to help train these guys. And
how long
by the grace of God, I'm back 3 years and loving every minute of it.
Wow. So there's history.
Yes.
There's history. And it's the same mentality. The people.
Oh, absolutely.
It's about caring for the people. And so many times when you run into salespeople, it's about the dollar. They don't care what they sell you as long as they get the cars off the lot.
And I will tell you, when I came to work with my father, and I said exactly that to him, I said, listen, we can do this in the car business. I know that there's a lot of dealers out there who are out there to make every last dollar for themselves and don't care who they step over or hurt on the way to get there.
Right.
And I said, that's not who we are. That's not who we're going to be. I need to go home and go to sleep at night feeling that I've done well. And again, these are vehicles. We deal with enough headaches in this business for the automobiles alone. Let me take care of the people. Let me stand behind what I sell and do things the right way. Treat people fairly. Help people in poor credit situations. Put them into situations where they're going to build credit. The customer who came back to us last night is a perfect example of somebody that we worked a 2-year plan out with to take a certain comfortable payment for a period of time, make those payments, build the credit, and he came back and bought his 2021 Chevy Traverse with crazy low miles, and so it's
And and his credit went from a low 500 score to over a 710 credit score, which allowed him
testimonials,
which allowed him prime credit approval and interest rate approval. So I'm just saying,
awesome.
I'm not in this business this long because of the dollar. It's because of my feeling of helping take care of folks and helping them go to that next level and understanding that once you got established, you didn't have to worry about getting an automobile. Mm-hmm. And that's my goal. And I'm in it this long because of that factor.
Right.
I don't think I would still be in the automobile business if I didn't feel and care about not the dollar, but helping someone, customer, get that move and have that customer happy about making that transaction.
True customer service. And so you said a few things. One of the things that I wanted to talk to you about, somebody comes on the line.
Yeah.
They already know. I need a new car. My credit's not the best. I know what I can afford. I know what I can't afford. The pressure of walking away with something and not being able to sleep at night. Now, it's beautiful. I got it. I got approved for it. And that, that automatically that buyer's remorse sinks in. Is there ever a way to avoid buyer's remorse?
Well, listen, I think that, part of it is the process, right? So when you follow the proper steps and when you care about the customer, we want to obviously eliminate any of that long before we ever get to you leaving and feeling that way afterward.
That's what I'm talking about.
If you leave this lot feeling like you were taken advantage of, that you're leaving with less than of a product that you expected, this is not a win for me.
That's right.
A car sold, tires over the curb, great. We want to earn everybody's business, but our goal is to do it the right way. I want to make sure that this is a purchase you feel comfortable with. And you mentioned the word testimonials. We like to call those reviews. And when you look at Google and when you see our reviews and you see our 5-star reviews,
awesome. Yes.
we are rolling out our new advertising programs. I've come up with a tagline that I'm proud of. Don't trust us, trust our reviews. So what car dealership is going to tell you not to trust them?
I'm telling you.
Trust our customers. Trust the people who've shopped with us.
Yeah.
Our reviews are not what other car dealership reviews are.
Reviews don't lie.
And it's because we try and we care. Yeah.
And that's how you eliminate remorse.
Correct.
That's how you do it. Because you're not pressuring people and you're not pushing them. And I tell you that I want this and can afford that. And then you say, well, I can get it here and you can get it here. And then they drive off like, this is great. But
we have over 200 vehicles in inventory. The one that you came in on may not be the one that you leave with, but I know that we can find the car that you're going to love, that you're going to feel good about.
Right.
And like I say to these guys all the time, we are not here to sell anybody anything. We are here to facilitate the purchase. We provide a service. We provide an experience. We provide the vehicles. We want you to love it. We want you to feel good about what you're purchasing. This is your choice, your decision. And, we're here to walk you through the process. We can guide you, whether it's from a financial standpoint, whether it's from a credit rebuilding standpoint, whether it's this is your dream vehicle and you've saved up and you know exactly what you want to purchase. We're here to work with you to build the deal around the customer. Every customer's different. Every car is different. So it's a new approach every time, but always with the same mentality.
I like the guidance.
Yeah.
Because it's not pushing.
No.
You're guiding.
And sometimes it's just about the education.
Right.
People will say, am I wasting my time coming in? Listen, I can't promise you that you're going to leave with a car.
Right.
But you're not wasting your time coming in. We're going to leave with a strategy. We're going to leave with a plan. We have programs. We have companies we work with, Credit MD being one of them, that we actually have programs to help build credit and work with you to rebuild so that it's not just about today, it's a long-term plan. We want to earn your business now and for the future.
So this is not a buy here, pay here.
So we do not do buy here, pay here. We have
Right.
very
I
similar
want you to be
banking.
clear on that.
So we have similar banking parameters
Right.
as a buy here, pay here. So those folks that think they can't go buy a pre-owned car from a traditional dealership like
Right.
us, you can. We
Yes.
work
I
with
love it.
all different banks, from prime banks down to credit challenge
Right.
banks and everything in between.
Right.
So we have all different avenues to go for every customer to get
Yeah.
those approvals.
Anyone can buy a car here,
Yeah.
regardless of credit, regardless of that situation. We have the inventories that are available that a lot of other dealers cannot touch because of the experience that Richard has, Josh's father, along with Josh, because he's also a buyer. To have the inventory that no one can touch. We're next to none as far as inventory, and if we don't have it, with our different connections, resources, and finances, we can get the vehicle here for you to purchase and deliver.
You
We
got
also deliver across the country. So if we have to deliver it to your front door, that's not a problem either.
Wow. Didn't know that.
Yes.
But you got to
That
come
too.
see for yourself. It's an amazing experience, and for me, it was just the care. It was the care,
Yes.
and we found out in each ride that we had more and more in common.
Yeah.
Yes.
with Bill, and the other thing was the service. So you fix the cars. If you need a car, you need an oil change.
Yeah.
Oh, bring it back here for oil change. And I'm like, wow, okay.
Yes.
So you stand behind.
100%.
You don't just sell us a car and send us on our way.
No.
Right? You stand behind it.
And we say to me, it's not even about selling you a vehicle. It's about building relationships. And that's truly what it is. It's making friends, helping our community. I'd love to sell a car to Colorado, to the gentleman who flew up here from Florida to look at the vehicle.
What?
We would love to sell those customers.
Yeah.
Our neighbors here in Pennsauken are right across the bridge in Philadelphia, Camden, Cherry Hill. This is who we want to help. The people that are closest to us, that when you have an issue, and I say when you have an issue with your car,
It's bound
because
to happen.
whether you buy brand new,
Yeah.
pre-owned, from me, from somebody else,
That's right.
it's like a light bulb, right? That light bulb's going to go out at some point, and
That's
something's
right.
going to have to be fixed. Cars are computers, sensors, a million parts today. So,
Yes.
what can we do? We're here for you. We're
Right.
here from the date of sale beyond. Can I fix everything for free forever? Of course not. But what can I do? I can refer you to a shop that's a specialist in the issue that you're having with your car. Sometimes it's about, hey, you need tires? Let me send you to my shop. We'll get them done at our cost to help you out. It doesn't mean I can pay for it forever just because you bought a car from
Let's
me.
be realistic.
But we're here to help. We're
Right.
here for references. We're here for referrals, oil changes, brakes. Please bring your car back. We're here for you. We have a full service shop. We have a full service detail shop.
Nice.
Yeah.
Another one of our main areas is the Burlington County area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. North Jersey, Trenton, Mercer County, Burlington County, Burlington
Right.
City,
Right.
all of it, Willingboro. This whole community in this area supports us and have supported us over these years. And that's just, I just want to give thanks to all of you guys out there in the Delaware Valley that have supported us and have continued to support us. And we just want to let you know that we're going to be here for you in 2026, even stronger.
That's right.
Josh has rolled
Let's
out
go.
his theme for 2026, and my theme for 2026, which I always come up with one, is let me help you help us. Period.
Let me help you help us. I like that. It's not just, for me, it's not just buying a car. You know, like you said, it's like you buy a house.
Yeah.
Stuff is going to happen in the house. Ask me how I know.
Mm-hmm.
When you buy a house, it's like, oh, this guy's so pretty, beautiful, and you get the furniture in, and the next month it's like,
so 2
what?
months into your brand new house and your water heater goes, do you call the realtor that sold it to you? Do you call the previous owner who owned the house before you?
No, you do not.
Guess what? And so I do understand in this business, something that I have wrapped my head around is somebody's coming to our business and spending $15, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60,000 of their hard-earned money on a vehicle. This is a big purchase. It's an important decision. And so it shouldn't be rushed. It shouldn't be forced. It is somebody's hard-earned money. If they don't like the blue color, I don't want to force you into the blue color. We'll find you the right car for you. And that's what it's about. It's about working together. It's not me and you. It's about us together. Like you said, me helping you, helping us. Yes. It's a team. It's everybody helping each other get to that goal.
So let me ask you a tough question.
Tough question.
What's the hardest part for you guys?
Of a sale?
Yes. From the time they walk in to the time they sit with Josh.
I have my answer, but I'll let you.
Because they see him first, right? And then they end up with you. So what's the hardest part?
I've been doing this so long. There's really no hard part because I come in to give you white glove service. And with that service, I'm going to try and answer for you all your questions, provide you all of the information you need, and secure you mind-wise that this is going to be okay. It's going to be okay purchasing this vehicle. So as far as the hard part goes, the hardest part of any transaction is getting the customer to trust in you and not be fearful of making the decision to buy the automobile. They know they need it. They know they would, but it's just a fear of that sale.
When you say, "Can I get your social?" It's like,
right? Yeah, it's just
this is really happening.
That's really happening.
And that was sort of along the lines of my answer too, which is, I think that the hardest part of it is the preconceived notions of what it is to come purchase a pre-owned vehicle from a dealer, and that's where people come in with their guard up. They come in with that idea that I am not going to be taken advantage of. And that, some people come in thinking this is the wild west of, the wild west of pre-owned car sales, that it's 1970 and we're going to wheel and deal and there's thousands of guys. It's, so much has moved to the internet. There's so much information out there. We research, we do our homework on every vehicle. We price them fairly. We don't charge the hidden fees. That's the biggest thing. We do it the right way.
Let's go.
I jumped ahead on your notes.
The
hidden fees that, you compare pricing. You look online. We could have a whole conversation about pricing. We'll get there. It's overcoming that preconceived notion about what it is to come to a car dealership and how you're going to be treated.
That's right.
Billy had a customer a little while ago, older female lady. She had gone to another dealership, walked into the dealership. She said she stood there at the front door by herself, looked all around the room of gentlemen, salesperson. Not one got up, not one greeted her, not one said hello. She walked out.
Oh, no.
She came here. She said, Bill got up, walked out, greeted her, said hello. I stood up, walked out, said hello. She said that's what sold her, was the experience, was she felt taken care of.
There you go.
She was acknowledged, she was seen, she was heard. That's what's important.
There you go.
It's working together. Yeah.
I love that.
And the old stereotype for years where the wife had to be with the husband to make the decision, that's done with, ladies and gentlemen. That's done with. All right. You have to treat the lady just like you would treat the husband or the man when they walk through that door,
right.
and give them the same utmost respect that they're here to make that decision on their own. And if they are married, 9 times out of 10, or maybe 8 times out of 10, they gotta have an agreement with the husband or the wife to make that decision, because it is an automobile. It's the second largest purchase you're gonna make in your lifetime. But you cannot look that lady in the eye and think she can't make her own decision when she walks in that dealership by herself.
And it's usually the husband that needs the wife's permission, not the other way around.
Not the other way. Amen to that. That's the truth.
He said it. Yes, sir. Well, what I was thinking would be the hardest part is actually not being able to close a deal with somebody. Or you went through all that stuff and then they're like, yeah, I'm good, and walk away.
Well, of course that's disheartening.
Yeah.
Of course it is. You work for a deal, you work.
Right.
I always look at it like this. You can't win every single time. Right? But what is your takeaway? What can you make of that experience? So, okay, this customer did not leave here purchasing a vehicle from me today, but did I leave enough of an impression that if they go to another dealership, find out what the real story is, get hit with the fees, get hit with the runaround, that they want to come back? Then we've won. If you didn't purchase a car from me, but 2 months from now, you're sitting with some friends, family, your cousin says, my car, I need a new car. And you think of Joshua Motor Car Company, hey, I didn't buy a car from those guys, but they treated me right. They were great. Go check them out.
Yes.
That's a win.
That's a win.
That's a win.
And that's my same theory. If I don't, I'll go back over what happened. What did I miss? What did I do wrong? And once I know you did everything right, it's now just a matter of them going to that other dealer and saying, wow, this is the same feeling I got at Joshua dealing with
Exactly.
Bill. Let me call him up, and don't be embarrassed. And please, folks, if you have that situation, don't feel embarrassed to call back and say, you know what, I do want to deal with you. Or just say, well, I can't go back there because I took 2 hours of his time. I didn't buy anything. I was a real knucklehead when I was working with him, and I shouldn't have been as harsh that way. But now after leaving and seeing what's out there and how they want to treat me, I'm calling Bill back. All
That's right.
And that's the feeling you have when you do have someone that leaves. And then if you've done everything right to help them, the other situations that George just said, someone will come in and say, CharlieB sent me.
Mm-hmm.
CharlieB, she was here for 3 hours. They didn't buy anything. I know. Yes. But she said you took care of her and treated her the way she wanted to be treated.
And that's the key.
Mm-hmm.
That's the key. And then, so I'm an insurance producer. I don't do it anymore, but I still have my insurance license. And one of the things that I used to say was the best compliment is a referral.
Absolutely.
A referral.
100%.
Referral. And some of the agents that I work with was 100% referrals. They didn't even need to book a business. It was all referrals.
Well, for all you car folks out there, they still call them bird dogs, and we still pay them.
What's that?
Well,
that's a referral.
That's
the old car jargon. That's car jargon for a referral.
Oh, bird dogs.
Somebody who goes out and brings you business. But
nice.
One of the things that we do have is we actually have our friends and family program. We have a referral program.
Yes, we do.
For anyone who comes and purchases a vehicle from our dealership that refers a friend, family member. We give $200 for a purchase. So
that's a lot.
Whether you buy a car from me or don't, so we will extend this to everyone watching the podcast, listening to us, CharlieB's followers, that any of you who are watching this now that send somebody our way, we will make sure that you get $200 just for sending them. Nice. Obviously, they have to buy a car,
yes.
But we'll make sure we take care of you. And obviously, we will also extend that for anybody who's looking to come purchase a vehicle.
Nice.
So we've got discounts ready for you.
Let's go. So let's back that up a little bit. If you come, when you come to Joshua's, make sure you tell them that CharlieB sent you.
100%.
And we're going to get your information. I have a website, I have email address, all those good things.
Yes, you do.
And we're going to make sure everybody knows how to contact you all, because we're going to sell some cars. We're going to put people in some cars.
We'll shout out the website, jmccauto.com.
Yes.
JMCC like Joshua Motor Car Company.
Yes.
So anybody can go check us out.
And the phone number?
Phone number 856-303-7680.
And the address?
Address is 3429 Haddonfield Road, Pennsauken, New Jersey. We are 1 mile up from the Cherry Hill Mall, just past the Pennsauken Golf Course, and right across from the Water Tower in Pennsauken, New Jersey.
Right here. I thought this was Cherry Hill.
No, right on the border. It's not even a mile up the road, but technically Pennsauken, Merchantville, we're all the mall. You could throw a stone over there. Yep.
Trust me. We might be heading there. Yours doesn't know it yet, but we might be heading there afterwards.
Right.
So what would you? I know there's other guys that want to come in.
Of course.
What would you want someone who is nervous about? They know they don't have much of a down payment. Maybe a trade-in. Do you take trade-ins?
Of course we do.
So maybe a trade, a little down payment, and their credit is 600-ish. What would you encourage them to do? What's good to know so that the process is smoother?
Well, basically, all you're going to need in that situation, if you're coming in, bring your proof of income.
This is where we need to be.
Mm-hmm.
When you say proof of income, Bill, what is that?
That's your most recent pay stub.
Okay.
This time of year, at the end of the year, most sources like to have the last pay stub of the year and your W-2 if you've received it from your employer.
Okay.
That helps solidify income, driver's license, and of course, once you secure the automobile, if you don't already have automobile insurance, you're going to need automobile insurance before you can drive off the lot.
Right.
That we can also help provide you with if you don't have it. So those
insurance?
Yes, insurance.
Nice.
All right. Those three main items you need. However, if you have a trade, we take all trades with the title attached, or if you have a payoff, we pay it off and you're trading it in. We also buy cars every day. We're a national wholesaler. So if you have a car out there in podcast land to sell that you're ready to get rid of or move on from, and you say, well, I'm not going to get enough money from a dealer trying to trade it in, bring it to us. We'll buy it from you. And if we can come to an agreement on what you're trying to sell it for, we will buy it on the spot from you and take it off your hands.
Nice.
So trade-ins, selling your vehicle outright, all of those options come to play with us, where you don't have to worry about making this transaction happen for you. We'll help you coordinate it and make it all come together.
And I would say the same thing, which is, to answer your question, to anybody who is feeling unease or feeling hesitation, don't. When you come to Joshua Motor Car Company, you can take a deep breath. We are really, truly here to walk you through the process. I have a sheet basically that exactly what Bill said. It's our what to bring sheet. We have that to email out when you schedule your appointment. Here's your what to bring. These are some items that will help expedite the process. When you get here, we will walk you through. Again, do we get every single customer sold and leaving the dealership with a car? Of course not. Some situations require work, tweaking, but we always leave with a strategy. Sometimes we have to get a little more money down. Sometimes somebody just started a job 1 month ago, and you know what? We really need 3 months. In 2 months, come back to me. We have a plan. We have a strategy. Co-signer, things like that. We always work to get it done. You'll never leave here with a no. You'll always leave here with this is our path to getting to the finish line.
That's right. I love that. Remember, it's not Joshua, it's the banks.
It's the banks make the decision.
It's the banks,
right?
Right?
That's right.
So just like when you're going to buy a house, if the bank says you need this, and when we were looking, we had to go in a certain zip code, and we were like, oh, we want to be over here, and they were like, no, you need to be a little bit over here. You need to bring it over this side a little bit more. Sure. But we found the house that we really loved, where they said we had to go with what they said.
Right.
We weren't ready for that over there.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So the same thing with the car. This is where you are.
We know you love that Mercedes, the Audi, the BMW. Let's start with this Honda and let's build the credit. And next time we'll get you into that dream luxury car.
There you go.
Well, there was a statistic at one time, I don't know if it's still relevant. You're going to buy more cars in your lifetime than a home.
You ain't lying.
Most folks will lock into a home, and now with them wanting to come up with 50-year mortgages, you're going to buy one house. If that ever happens, you'll never leave that home. But you're going to buy more than one car.
Yep.
You're going to have a car. Your wife's going to have a car. You're going to have kids. They're going to have a car.
Yeah.
Grandkids, they're going to have a car. So you're going to always have a fleet at some point of automobiles flowing through your household, through your budget, unless you can pay cash for all of them. And that's something that I want to put out there in podcast land that the younger generation needs to understand. You 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, you might be buying your first car now, but you're going to buy 2 or 3 more along the course of life. I'll be 74 this year in 2026. Yeah. So I'm blessed to still be here to give out this information. I've got a second pacemaker now, which is 8 months old. So I'm here for a reason, by the grace of God, to continue to help all you folks in Podland that need an automobile, that need a loan for an automobile, that just needs a helping hand. I'm still here to do that for you at Joshua Motor Car Company, JMCC. Help me help you.
And we're not letting them go anyway. No. we're going to keep them there.
This is so good. Yeah, I'm excited.
We're excited to have you. Thank you.
I've been taking Black Girl vitamins for about a year now, and I have no regrets. I'm 53 years old, and I feel better than ever. I have so much energy every day. My knees don't hurt. My back doesn't hurt. My hair, skin, and nails, they are thriving. And yes, that little belly pouch, it is gone. What are you waiting for, sis? Get your Black Girl vitamins today. So everyone, we have, as you can see, I switched sides. So I'm looking at here. Yeah. So we have with us Kelvin and Manny. I'm going to give them an opportunity to introduce themselves. We're still here at Joshua Motors and Cars in Pennsauken, not Cherry Hill. And just want you to introduce yourself and tell us how long you've been here.
So I'm Kelvin McGee. I've been with the company now roughly 7.5 years. I started off as a detailer / driver, and I just slowly worked my way up to now being on the sales force.
Nice. So why should people come see you?
Honestly, you can just check the reviews. Honestly, every customer I've had, I've really had a great rapport with them. I take my time. Try to explain everything to the best of my abilities. And what I don't know, I go out and find the answers for the person.
I love that. And you can tell them, do you still do the detailing at all?
Nah, I'm over those
days. But you have that education,
ability, yes.
Right? So you can tell them what they need to do and how they keep the car
clean and all that stuff. Yes, I still have that knowledge. But as of wanting to do that stuff anymore, unfortunately, those days are behind. Yes.
Moving on up.
That's it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So 2026 is coming. What do you have coming up for 2026?
I just look forward to us keep growing, expanding. Hopefully, I'll see my face a little more out there, and people will come see us. And that's my goal for 26. And hopefully, we'll do 10 times better than we did this year.
I speak that for you. Hello, sir. How are you? You were here the last time. You were here when we were here.
Oh, yes.
Manny.
Yes, ma'am.
Why don't you introduce yourself to the peoples?
How you doing? My name is Manny Piedra. I have been here for almost 5 years.
Nice.
I'm actually the senior. I'm really the senior sales rep.
Okay.
I'm also the lead salesman. I like Kelvin, my friend here said, we take our time. We're honest. We care for customers. We care for everyone's situation. Knowing that we are living in, I would say, use the term different economy.
Yeah.
We have to be mindful of people and their savings.
Yeah.
So we as well go over every inch of the car to ensure you that you are purchasing a quality car.
Nice. I like
So
that.
that's why you should trust us as a company. And me as a person, I also happen to be a pastor, so I'm honest.
You sound like one. You sound like one, man.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell in his presentation how your mannerism? I love it. So tell us a little bit about that.
So, like I said, coming into this business, I actually came here to trade a car, and the owner asked me if I would like to work here because he liked the way that we communicated our conversation.
Oh, that's awesome.
Things like that. And when people come, they know they can work with me because we're honest, and it's hard to find an honest dealership.
Yes, it is.
In these times, because they want to beat you in with this and that, and then when you leave, they want to add this amount of money on top and this amount of money on. We don't do that here at Joshua Motor Car Company. We price our cars fairly, honestly, and accurately.
I love it. So what do you have coming up for 2026?
For 2026, I also speak Spanish because my father's side has Cuban heritage. So I am
Fluently?
Oh yes.
Nice.
Yeah, fluent Spanish. So si tú necesitas ayuda, me llamas. So if you need help, just call us. Yes. So we're going to be focusing, and this is a family dealership, family-based dealership. So we're going to be focusing on the community even more. As you may know, we do participate in parades and all of the
Oh, I didn't know that.
advertising.
Nice.
Participate in the parades. 4th of July parade is a big parade that we participate in, and we'll be hitting the streets, giving out candy,
Nice.
passing by
I
your
love
neighbor.
that. I love that. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
And I wish you only prosperity for 2026 and forthgoing. When we came here, it was a wonderful, wonderful experience. Yeah. Everything they said was true, and I just want to say thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Yes.
The pleasure is ours.
Yes,
Thank
it
you.
is.
Thank you so much.
All right.
That's all I have for you today. Join me next time right here on the CharlieB Podcast. CharlieB out. Nice, guys.
Thank you.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the show. You can also like my page on Facebook at the CharlieB Podcast. Now, before you get out of the car and go to whatever is next, take a deep breath and remember, this is what you were created for. God gave you a different kind of strength, and whatever it is, you've got this. So again, thanks for tuning in. Really, you didn't have to, but I'm so glad that you did. Join me next time right here on the CharlieB Podcast.